We deal with a lot of changes in our lives, from work to personal relationships. This stress can easily send us into an emotional whirlwind and make us lose the calm we once had. Is there a way to get through tough situations without losing our cool? Stoicism, a philosophy that has been tested over thousands of years, is the key to solving this problem. Marcus Aurelius, the great emperor of the Roman Empire and a Stoic philosopher, left behind a rich intellectual legacy that tells us how to live and work peacefully and independently. In today's video, I will introduce you to 10 profound lessons from Marcus Aurelius's life and philosophy. Together, we will look at how to deeply understand and apply these lessons to every moment of your life, which will help you keep your mind and heart steady when bad things happen. Let's learn the principles of Stoicism, from accepting what can't be changed to controlling how you react to every situation. We will learn to see every day as a gift and build a strong soul that can handle the ups and downs of life. Have you started your journey to find peace within yourself and share that peace with those around you? Let's begin this journey together by leaving a note. Let's go on this trip together and use life's challenges to help me grow and improve. Lesson number 1. A lot of bad things happen in life, but the question is, how can we stay strong and move forward? Stoic philosophy, as shown in the works of Marcus Aurelius, gives us great ideas for staying strong during storms. Emperor Marcus Aurelius was also a great intellectual. He once said, "You have power over your mind, not over outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This statement is not only wise, but it also serves as a lesson of how important it is to keep going and be brave in life, even when you are sick or going through war or internal conflicts. Marcus Aurelius showed that real strength is not in physical prowess or material power, but in being able to deal with problems and keep going after your goals. Stoic philosophy says that resilience is more than just being able to handle hard times. It also means being able to look on the bright side and use problems as opportunities to grow as a person. Stoics don't try to escape or beg for sympathy. Instead, they face their problems head-on and use them as chances to learn and grow. Have you ever thought about what lessons your present problem might be trying to teach you? Every problem is both a challenge and a chance to test yourself and make your spirit and physical endurance stronger. Every day, every action and decision, no matter how small, builds resilience so that you can stand strong during storms. Stoic thought and Marcus Aurelius taught us that staying calm is not just a choice for a short time, but a way of life that involves constant self-improvement and acceptance. Let's build this resolve together, not just to get through hard times, but also to reach our goals of success and happiness in life. Are you ready to push yourself and become more resilient? Write your ideas and share your own stories of getting through hard times in the comments section below. Always keep in mind that every problem has a chance for those who know how to take it. Being resilient means being able to deal with and get over problems, trauma, and worry. It is an important skill for keeping your mental and emotional health in good shape when life gets hard. Developing resilience means creating an attitude and habits that help people get back on their feet after failing and do well even when things are hard. Several tactics and practices that make it easier to deal with stress and get back on your feet after a setback can help this process along. Develop a good attitude. Embrace optimism. Instead of focusing on the bad things that could happen, think about the good things that could happen. Growth mindset. Instead of seeing problems as impossible to solve, see difficulties as chances to learn and grow. Make your relationships stronger. Support from others. Make friends, family, and people in your neighborhood who can offer emotional support. Communication skills. Get better at talking about how you feel and asking for help when you need it. Improve self-awareness and the ability to control your emotions. Awareness practices. To stay in the present and deal with stress, do awareness exercises and meditate. Emotional intelligence means learning how to understand and control your feelings. Adopt healthy habits for living. Regular exercise can improve your happiness and lower your stress. Balance nutrition and sleep. To improve your general health, eat well and get enough sleep. Set and work toward goals. Setting goals. Make sure your goals are clear and attainable so you have something to work toward. Persistence and adaptability. Don't give up on your goals, but be ready to change how you're doing things if you need to. People can improve their resilience by doing these things every day. This will make them emotionally stronger and give them the courage and grace to handle life's challenges. Lesson number 2. Take charge of what you can. We often face many unexpected problems and challenges that can keep us from finding the inner peace we seek. At these times, the lessons from Marcus Aurelius' Stoic philosophy on focusing on what we can control become even more useful. As an emperor, Marcus Aurelius had to deal with a lot of stress from running a huge empire. He learned that to keep things calm, it's important to focus on what we can control, our own actions, reactions, and choices. In the modern world, we face many similar situations, like Anna, a project manager at a tech company. Anna is responsible for an important project that must be delivered by a deadline, but she notices that her colleague Tom hasn't completed his portion of the work, which can slow down overall progress instead of causing anger or stress. Anna decides to take the practical measures she planned to take. Tom needs to understand the reasons for the delay and come together to find a solution during the meeting. Anna emphasizes the importance of the project, and Tom emphasizes the importance of meeting the deadline he set to complete his work and agree on what comes next. Thanks to this efficient and effective method, a step is taken for the better development of the project. Anna helps us achieve our common goals without letting negative emotions prevent us from choosing the right path, because this not only reduces stress, but also strengthens our ability to control. By practicing this, you will gradually learn how to deal with problems, control your emotions, and not let your negative emotions affect your actions. The advice that Marcus Aurelius gave. We can learn how important choice, action, and attitude are for living a peaceful and happy life by remembering that there is no need to get upset or troubled about things we can't change. Every moment of our lives gives us a chance to choose how we will respond, and how we do so will determine the quality of our lives. The next lesson will be about how to stay calm and in control of your feelings. This is a key part of becoming a real Stoic. There are many things we can't control in life that can make it hard and unclear. That can cause a lot of stress, worry, and a lack of control. We can feel more powerful and strong, though, if we move our attention to the things we can control in life. Embracing what you can control means being aware of the things you can't change, putting your energy into things you can, and keeping a good attitude. This way of thinking can help your emotional health, make you more productive, and make your life more satisfying. Find the factors that can be changed. First, make a list of the things you can and cannot control. This includes your deeds, thoughts, and reactions, not things that happen to you or the way other people act. How to use. Write down your current worries and sort them into groups based on how much you can control them. This clarity helps you focus on things that you can do. Do not focus on results, but on actions. Even though we can't always control what happens, we can control what we do and how hard we work. Focusing on acts can help you feel less anxious about what will happen. Instead of outcome-oriented goals like, I will get an A on the exam, set process-oriented goals like, I will study for 2 hours every day. Have a growth mindset. If you have a growth attitude, you believe that you can get better by working hard and learning new things. This point of view stresses having control over one's own growth. Challenges should be seen as chances to grow, and mistakes should be seen as chances to learn. Don't just celebrate the end result, also celebrate your work and growth. Being mindful and self-aware are good things to do. Being mindful means focusing on the present moment, which helps you understand and control your feelings and thoughts. Mindfulness techniques like deep breathing, meditation, or writing in a journal can help you become more self-aware and better handle your emotions. Develop good habits. Making good habits can help you feel in charge of your life and stable. These habits can be anything from working out to keeping a gratitude book. Start by making small changes that you can handle, and then add to them over time. Being consistent is important for making habits that last and help your health and productivity. Focusing on what you can change will help you deal with life's problems better, feel less stressed, and enjoy life more in general. This method not only makes your mental and emotional health better, it also gives you the power to change your life in important ways. Lesson number 3. Pick your answer. Marcus Aurelius, the great ruler of the Roman Empire and one of the most famous thinkers in Stoic philosophy, wrote on a stone tablet, "You have power over your mind, not over outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." His words reverberate through the millennia, reminding us that no matter how rough life can be, the greatest power lies in controlling our thoughts and emotions when we're in a tough situation. How we react is an act of self-leadership. For example, imagine you're in a meeting and someone strongly disagrees with your opinion. You could choose to get angry and react badly, or you could choose to stay calm. While listening, ask, is there a way we can understand each other and move forward from here? The second answer not only shows emotional control, but also maturity and leadership. Instead of seeing the situation as a threat, you see it as a chance to grow as a person and improve your relationship. Stoicism urges us to be positive and take action. How we react to events is not a one-time choice. It's an ongoing process of personal growth. With each problem we face, we learn to better control our emotions and see things from other points of view. A different view. Choosing a positive reaction over and over again gradually changes and improves our character, making us better self-leaders. Because of this, choose your response is a strong reminder that we have the power to choose how we deal with life's difficulties. This not only helps us stay calm, but it also gives us more freedom and helps us make decisions when things are uncertain or changing. As Marcus Aurelius said, our reactions shape our lives. We'd love to hear from you if you've recently had a hard time deciding what to do. Please share your story and thoughts in the comments section. The idea behind choose your response comes from mental growth and emotional intelligence. It stresses that each person has the power to choose how to respond to different situations. People don't have to react on the spot or based only on their feelings. They can choose how to react, which leads to more thoughtful, constructive, and positive results. This idea is very important for making relationships better, reaching personal goals, and developing a strong, proactive attitude. Figuring out what sets off your emotions. Figure out what makes you feel a certain way. Being aware of yourself is the first thing that will help you control how you react. Think about things that happened in the past to find trends in how you reacted. How to practice mindfulness. Being mindful helps you stay in the present and be aware of your feelings and thoughts. deep breathing, meditation, and stopping before you answer can all help. Being mindful helps you respond in a more thoughtful and calm way. Getting better at emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence means being able to understand and control your own feelings, as well as understand how others feel. Self-control, drive, empathy, and social skills are all parts of it. Emotional intelligence helps people make better choices and get along better with others. Putting cognitive restructuring into action. Changing negative thought habits to more positive ones is what cognitive restructuring is all about. Question and rethink thoughts that aren't helpful or make sense. This technique can help you deal with stressful scenarios in a better way. Taking responsibility for how you act. Understand that you can choose how to react, no matter what is going on around you. Do not put the blame on other people or outside causes for how you are reacting. Taking responsibility gives you power and helps you grow as a person. Realizing that you can pick how to react to things in life will help you deal with problems better, keep relationships healthy, and feel better emotionally. Lesson number 4. Be aware of your surroundings. The idea of mindfulness, or being spiritually present in every moment, has been talked about for thousands of years, from east to west. But what does mindfulness really mean, and why is it important in Stoic philosophy, especially in the work of Marcus Aurelius? Mindfulness means paying full attention to the present moment and not judging it. It means savoring each experience without letting your thoughts and feelings pull you away. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, wrote in his Meditations that we should live mindfully, deeply aware that we can control how we react to the outside world. Mindfulness helps us deal with stress, concentrate better, and have better relationships. For example, when you eat, mindfulness means paying attention to each bite, noticing the taste, color, and smell of the food, instead of letting your mind wander or being on the phone. Mindfulness isn't just meant to improve your own experiences, it's also meant to help you be more patient and kind to others. This is especially important when you're facing problems, because it keeps you from reacting quickly and negatively. Instead, it helps you approach every situation with balance and careful thought. Mindfulness doesn't have to be hard or take a lot of time to practice. You can start by focusing on your breath or the feeling of each step as you walk. This is a very simple technique that you can use right away. Just pick a quiet time during the day and spend a few minutes noticing your breath or the feeling of each step on the ground. This will help clear your mind and make you more alert. If you do this every day, you will notice a big difference in how you handle stress and pressure. Mindfulness is not only a way to meditate, but it's also a strong way to stay focused and calm in any situation. Because of this, it becomes an important part of our daily lives and helps us face and solve problems more effectively. Spirituality is not only a way of life, but it's also a powerful way to deal with the stresses and problems of modern life. Marcus Aurelius's teachings not only help us understand what resilience is, but they also teach us how to take control of our minds. Problems and challenges are always there, but the key to getting through them and moving on is not to win every battle, but to learn to accept them. As he said, true strength lies in being able to accept what life throws at all of us. Being mindful means focusing on the present moment and being aware of your thoughts, feelings, and emotions without judging them. Developing this state of mind can be done in a number of ways, such as through meditation, breathing exercises, and mindful action. Mindfulness is an ancient form of meditation that has become popular in modern times as a powerful way to lower stress, improve emotional health, and make general health better. How to understand mindfulness. Simply focusing on the present moment without judging it is what mindfulness is all about. It makes people more aware of their feelings, thoughts, and physical experiences, which can help them feel calm and clear. Advantages of being mindful: lowers stress and worry by making people feel more relaxed and helping them control their feelings. Helps you concentrate and focus better, which makes you more productive and good at your daily tasks. Helps you control your emotions and be more resilient, which is good for your mental health and well-being. Lowers blood pressure, improves sleep quality, and boosts immune function, all of which are good for your health. Simple techniques for being mindful: breathing exercises. Pay attention to your breath by noticing how you breathe in and out without trying to change it. Body scan. Pay attention to different parts of your body and write down any feelings or stress you pick up. Mindful observation. Pick an object to look at closely, taking note of its details as you fully feel the experience. Bringing mindfulness into your everyday life. By being fully present in the moment and using all of your senses while doing everyday things like eating, walking, or washing dishes, you can practice mindfulness. To become more aware, set aside time every day to do a formal mindfulness exercise like yoga or meditation. Getting past common problems. Getting sidetracked. It's normal to get sidetracked while practicing awareness. Bring your attention back to the present moment slowly and without judging yourself. Consistency. Make practicing awareness a regular habit to improve and keep up your skills. Mindfulness is a skill that you can learn over time. Take your time and notice your success, no matter how small it is. You can improve your mental, social, and physical health by practicing mindfulness every day. This will help you live a more balanced and satisfying life. Lesson number 5. Accept yourself and use that power. Through the quote, Marcus Aurelius thinks about how powerful acceptance can be. Take whatever comes your way, because it's part of your destiny and what will best meet your wants. This is not only a reminder to accept what can't be changed, but also a way to lessen disappointment and pain. For example, if you're stuck in traffic on your way to an important meeting, you could get frustrated and angry, or you could change your attitude to acceptance, realizing that getting frustrated won't change the situation and will only make you tired. By accepting what is, you not only stay calm, but also find peace in tough situations. Building mental toughness over time. When we accept what we can't change, we can break out of the cycle of negative responses and move on to finding solutions or accepting what can't be changed. Acceptance is not just a lesson, it's a way of life. Marcus Aurelius used it to stay calm in every situation, from battles on the battlefield to the pressures of his reign. Now you can use this lesson to make changes in your daily life. Before we move on to lesson 6, we want to thank you for watching this video all the way through. Your presence, stronger, and creating a positive society. Even though modern life is hard and complicated, having a grateful attitude can make a huge difference in your mental and emotional health. This lesson talks about how critical it is to be thankful and how it can change our everyday lives. Better for mental health. Being thankful has been linked to better mental health by making people less depressed and anxious. Recognizing the good things in life on a regular basis can help you stop thinking about the bad things and make you happier generally. Makes relationships stronger. Thanking someone makes your relationship stronger by creating a feeling of connection and mutual appreciation. When you thank your friends, family, and co-workers, you can make those relationships better and more helpful. Helps with physical health. Numerous studies have shown that people who are thankful tend to be healthier, with stronger immune systems, lower blood pressure, and better sleep. Being grateful makes you more likely to make better choices and lowers your stress, both of which are good for your health. Makes you more resilient. Being grateful helps people become more resilient by making them think about what they do have instead of what they don't have. Having a positive outlook helps people deal with problems better and get back on their feet faster after losses. Encourages a good environment. Positivity can be created by practicing thanks, whether it's at home, at work, or in the community. Being grateful can make other people want to be thankful too, which can make the environment more peaceful and helpful. Practicing thanks every day can have big effects, from improving your physical and mental health to making your relationships stronger and your ability to bounce back from setbacks. Not only does noticing and enjoying the good in our lives make us feel better, but it also makes the community a better place to live. Today, showing gratitude is a simple but strong way to get through the complicated world we live in with more happiness and satisfaction. Lesson number 7. Understand that life is temporary. We shouldn't stop the world from turning when we face problems. That's exactly when Marcus Aurelius's Stoic philosophy teaches us how important it is to understand and accept that life is temporary. The lessons from this philosopher-emperor help us stay calm and keep going, no matter how rough the seas may be. If we look at the life of an apple farmer, we can see that the harvest doesn't always go the way the farmer wants it to. He spends his whole life taking care of apple trees in the hopes of a sweet harvest, but then a sudden storm wipes them out. The farmer doesn't give up. Instead, he chooses to accept reality and go on with his life. He not only replants, but he also learns from the storm and uses it to improve his farming methods. He does this by facing reality with stoic resolve. We learn to find security in an unstable world by living fully in the present and always being aware of how things change. The farmer in the story doesn't let what he's lost make him sad. Instead, he thinks about what he can do right now to make things better and recover what was lost. Stoicism isn't just about dealing with change. It's also about finding a balance between planning for the future and living in the present. Knowing that everything is always changing helps us face each day not with fear, but with courage and faith in our abilities. Have you ever felt like you were always chasing after wants and conveniences that never seemed to end? Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest philosophers and emperors, said that the key to peace is not to want more, but to want less. But how can we really feel real simplicity and freedom in our souls? Let's look at what Marcus Aurelius can teach us about controlling our strong urges to stay calm during life's storms. Life is a journey that is always changing, marked by change and impermanence. Realizing that life is temporary is important for finding peace, getting used to change, and enjoying the beauty of each moment. There will always be change in life, including relationships, feelings, events, and even life itself. It's easier to deal with loss and enjoy the present when you don't hold on to the past or worry about the future. Change is a part of life, so be open to it. Don't fight change. Instead, learn to see it as a chance to grow and try new things. Adaptability and resilience are important skills for getting through the ups and downs of life. Letting go. It can be painful to hold on to attachments and hopes. Learn to let go of things that don't serve you anymore, like regrets from the past, unmet dreams, or bad relationships. This makes room for fresh starts and more happiness. Awareness and presence. Make awareness and presence a part of your everyday life. Pay attention to the present moment and enjoy the beauty and variety of life as it happens. Being mindful can help you feel less stressed, concentrate better, and connect more deeply with others and yourself. Gratitude and appreciation. Think about the good things in your life and be thankful for them. There are always things to be thankful for, even when things are hard. Practicing thanks makes you feel good and brings you joy and happiness. Understanding and accepting that life is temporary will help you live a more aware, strong, and fulfilling life, making the most of every moment. Lesson number 8. Limit excessive desires. The thirst for more isn't just a desire for things. It can also be an unhealthy need for attention, power, or even approval from other people. Marcus Aurelius made it clear that these desires are traps that take us away from the real meaning of life and cause suffering and unhappiness. By reducing these desires, we make room to focus on the quality of life, not just the quantity. This means putting long-term goals ahead of short-term ones. For pleasures, simplifying your life is not only a choice, but also a statement of what you value. It stresses that simplicity is the key to living a full and worthwhile life. Marcus Aurelius tells us to use certain actions to lower our desires. For example, meditating every day can help us become aware of and control our own desires. Also, whenever a desire comes up, we should not quickly act to satisfy it, but instead should think about where it came from and what it will mean. We learn to be in charge of ourselves and not let our wants run our lives through this process. Our lives having fewer wants not only helps us live more realistically, but it also makes it easier to connect and interact with other people in the community. When we don't have as many wants, we have more time and energy to care for and support each other. Join the conversation. If you've used any of Marcus Aurelius's lessons to stay cool and concentrate on what's important, please share your story in the comments. Life is full of problems and difficulties that everyone has to deal with. When we're in the middle of a problem, we may feel lost and confused, but as we follow the steps of the philosopher Marcus Aurelius, we will see that no matter how crazy the world is, it can't distract our steady souls, which will allow us to not only weather the storms, but also stand firm like a rock in the midst of the raging sea. In our fast-paced, consumer-driven world, seeking financial wealth and pleasure is often more important than finding happiness in ways that last. This never-ending search can cause people to have too many wants, which are not only unfulfilling in the long run, but can also hurt their health and the unity of society. Limiting your strong desires is an important part of living a balanced, happy life and finding inner peace and satisfaction. Understanding what desires our people naturally want certain things or results. These are called desires. Some desires are necessary for life and personal growth, but having too many of them can make you unhappy and never satisfied. The first step in controlling your wishes is to understand the difference between needs and wants. What happens when you have too many wants? Wanting too much can cause stress, worry, and a constant feeling of not being enough. They can also put a strain on relationships because people may put material gains ahead of deep bonds. Unchecked shopping and too many wants often lead to damage to the environment and social inequality. Advantages of putting limits on wants. Getting rid of unnecessary wants makes you happier and more at peace with yourself. It helps people be grateful for what they have, which leads to happiness and joy. A simpler way of life can be good for your health, lower your stress, and make you feel better all around. Ways to control your desires. Meditation and mindfulness are two practices that can help you become more aware of your thoughts and feelings, which can help you spot and control your excessive wants. Putting things in order. Finding and focusing on what really matters can help you shift your energy from wanting things that don't matter to working toward things that do. Simplifying life. Adopting simplicity and getting rid of things you don't need can help you deal with your excessive wants. Increasing happiness. To have a contented mindset, you need to value the present time and the things that aren't material. Writing in a gratitude book can help you focus on the good things in your life and lessen your desire for more. Building strong bonds and doing good things for other people can give you deep and lasting happiness that material things can't. To control your excessive desires, you don't have to give up all of your favorite things. Instead, you need to find a healthy mix that makes you happy and fulfilled. By knowing what desires are, realizing how they affect people, and using practical methods to control them, people can live a happier and more peaceful life. Accepting that life is simple and full of happiness can lead to a fuller, more worthwhile life. Lesson number 9. To be good. Imagine that you are at work one day and you make a small mistake that could be easily overlooked without anyone noticing. However, you also have another choice that makes you feel good. You do the right thing and don't ignore the mistake out of fear of what might happen. You do it because you believe that everything you do should reflect the values you hold dear. This includes traits like honesty, independence, and courage. Marcus Aurelius put a lot of value on this throughout his life. He often told people that if they did their work with honor, hard work, and patience, and if they kept themselves free of distractions and treated others with respect, they would be able to give it back at any time. This advice sends a strong message about the deep connection between actions and personal values. Within today's busy and fast-paced world, every choice you make not only impacts the present, but also shapes the future. Making choices on purpose is becoming more and more important. Stoic ideas teach us how to tell the difference between what is real and what is just skin deep, between short-term gains and long-term ideals. These lessons aren't just ideas, they're rules that help us make decisions every day. There are many links between Stoic philosophy and modern life that help us deeply understand that we can always choose the right action. This is true not only because it leads to a better life, but also because it is a reflection of our values. So, every day is not just a series of events, it is a reflection of our values that we try to live by in every action, no matter how small. Please share your thoughts on how you apply the principles of Stoic philosophy to your daily life. Have you ever had to make a similar choice and acted according to your values? Your story will inspire and encourage us all to reflect and learn. Leave a comment below and join the conversation. To be morally good and right is to have virtue. Being good means always doing the right thing and living by high moral standards. Virtue includes traits like being truthful, kind, honest, and brave. It's often seen as the basis of good character and the key to living a full and worthwhile life. Virtue can help you grow as a person, make your relationships stronger, and have a good effect on society as a whole. Learn the core virtues: honesty, courage, compassion, integrity, and humility are some of the most important qualities. These virtues are what make moral choices and ethical action possible. People can recognize and develop their own traits better when they learn about them. Think about your own values. To figure out what ideals are most important to you, you need to think about yourself. Think about how your acts match up with your values and where they might not. Regularly comparing your actions to your ideals helps you be more honest and grow as a person. Show compassion and empathy. To have empathy, you have to understand and share other people's feelings. Being compassionate means doing something to ease someone else's pain. People who work on these traits have better relationships and live in a kinder world. Build up your honesty and integrity. Being honest means that your actions, beliefs, and principles are always the same. Being honest means telling the truth and being open with other people. trust and respect are important for both personal and professional relationships, and both traits help build them. Accept that you will always be learning and improving yourself. Being good is a process of constant self-improvement. Ask for help, learn from your mistakes, and every day try to do better. Surround yourself with good people and role models who show you how to behave in a good way. People can live more moral, satisfying lives and make a good difference in their communities by understanding and following these principles. Lesson number 10. Keep learning and growing challenges. It's impossible to say enough about how important it is to keep learning and growing in a world that is always moving quickly and changing. Keep learning and growing is a motto that tells people to stay interested, look for new information, and see problems as chances to grow. This way of thinking helps you get better at things, deal with new situations, and be successful in the long run, whether you're at work or at home. Accept that you will always learn. Lifelong learning means always trying to learn new things for your own or your career's benefit. Why it's important: it keeps your mind busy, improves your skills, and makes you more flexible. Make it a daily habit to learn something new, whether you do it by reading, taking classes, or trying new things. Make plans and push yourself. Setting goals helps you see where you're going and gives you something to work toward. Goals are important because they help you track your progress. Keep you focused and get out of your comfort zone. Step 1. Make goals that are clear, measurable, attainable, important, and have a due date. Review them often and make changes as needed. Take on a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the idea that you can get smarter and better at things if you work hard and are dedicated. Why it's important: it builds grit, hard work, and a love of learning. Take action. See problems as chances to learn and improve. Listen to comments and keep going even when things go wrong. Ask for feedback and think, what is feedback? Feedback is information about your actions or performance that you can use to get better. Why it's important: constructive feedback helps people figure out their strengths and places where they can improve, and reflection helps them understand and remember what they've learned. Ask your peers, mentors, or managers for feedback on a regular basis, and take time to think about your experiences and progress. Keep an open mind and a curious mind. Being curious means really wanting to know or learn something, and having an open mind means being ready to think about new ideas. Important. Both of these traits encourage exploration and new ideas, which leads to constant progress and finding. Encourage your curiosity by asking questions, looking into new things that interest you, and being open to different ideas and points of view. You can stay ahead in a world that is always changing if you follow the ideals of continuous learning and growth. This proactive attitude not only makes your personal and professional life better, it also gets you ready to face challenges in the future with confidence and strength. Remember that you are always learning and growing, so be excited and determined about the road ahead of you. As the saying goes, knowledge is power. We need to learn more, not only to become smarter and more powerful, but also to make our lives better in deeper ways. The smartest people don't brag about how smart they are. They don't look down on others because they don't know as much, and they keep learning. Marcus Aurelius said that the best way to keep getting better was to keep learning. In a world that is always changing, you can't know everything, but knowing that you need to keep learning about the world around you will lead you in the right direction. John, an office worker, is stressed out because of work pressure. Instead of just coping with his tiredness or the pressure, he uses the Stoic philosophy to try to learn from every challenge. John starts writing down stressful situations and analyzing them to figure out where the stress came from and how he responded to them. He not only learns how to adapt, but also how to better manage his time and deal with conflicts. Eventually, those problems teach him important lessons that make him a stronger and more resourceful leader. We can see from this lesson that Stoic thought tells us to not only get through hard times, but also to learn from them. Part of the tough journey is going through hard times and growing as a person. Marcus Aurelius said that everything that happens, everyone we meet, and every problem we have can teach us something if we know how to listen and learn from them. He said that we should see every day as a chance to learn something new and become smarter. Stoicism not only helps us stay calm, but it also helps us grow as people, turning what seem like problems into opportunities for our personal and professional lives. Marcus Aurelius showed us this not only through his writings, but also through the way he lived and ruled, reminding us that every step, no matter how small, is a step toward becoming the best version of ourselves. By the end of the journey exploring 10 lessons to keep calm like a Stoic with the teachings of Marcus Aurelius, we realize that calmness is not just a trait, but a way of life. What matters is not how we face the challenge, but how we deal with it. Use these lessons to improve yourself every day, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to get the word out about this philosophy. Stay tuned for more Stoic lessons at the end of the video. Together, we can make the world a better place.